Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're going to take a quick look at the Vapid Retinue and the Grotti Visone, two cars from the Smuggler's Run DLC. Which one will be first and which one will be second? Let's get started.
If you ain't first, you're last. You know what I'm talking about? That phrase is trademark, not to use the other tradition of Ricky Bobby.
Okay, let's get started. 23 customization options here. Armor is going to be standard, as with all cars. We'll go ahead and throw 100% on. Let's go ahead and take a look at the brakes. That's also going to be standard. We'll just throw the race brakes on here, but you can see the prices. This is where we get into some cool options. So the front bumper, there are quite a few different looks. Let's take a look at them. We've got the mounted rally lights. We've got just more of a flush bumper. We've got the lights on the bumper. And then we've got this big, almost looks like a brush grill. They call it safari bar, is what they call it. So let's go ahead. I think I like the safari bar. Let's throw that on there. Yeah, that looks good.
Bubbles or something?
Okay. And then next we'll look at the rear bumper. We've got just the chrome or kind of a more color-coded look. I think we'll go with that. That looks pretty cool. Let's go ahead and look at the chassis. So we can throw a roll cage in there. Normally I don't like roll cages, but with the bar on the front, I think it looks kind of cool. So let's go ahead and throw that on as well. Engine, this is going to be standard, so we'll go ahead and throw on our level 4 upgrade. Exhaust, so a few options here. We've got the dual exhaust. We've got the race exhaust, which the race exhaust in the big bore is not really it kind of reminds me of like a tuner car where somebody spent too much money on their muffler and not enough on their car. So I generally don't like those. I do like how the tip turns blue, like almost titanium. But yeah, they're a little. Whoa! All right. So I thought those were overstated. That's overstated. I think we're gonna go with the dual exhaust on this one. Fenders, we can kind of go with the stock fender, or it looks like we can have a more pronounced arch. Let's look at it from the side. Looks kind of cool. I don't know. Let's go ahead and leave the fender stock. I think that looks better. Alright, so we've got an extended Chen spoiler that just kind of comes down. I'll show it to you guys again. We've got a drilled front bumper, which is kind of hard to see with the safari bar on there. I think I like the stock. Let's go with the stock grill on there. We've got hood pins. We've got a carbon hood. I think the hood pins look pretty cool. Let's go ahead and throw that on there. Horn. So I have to get rid of all these stars for my OCD, so let me do that real quick. But I actually really like the Doe high horn, and I'll make a video explaining why here soon for you guys. It's pretty funny, but that's my favorite horn. So we'll throw that on there. Okay, and then let's take a look at lights. Normally I like the xenon headlights, but for this car I think the yellow lights sort of fit the character. I don't know, it's an older car, so I think I'll stick with the stock lights. Neon kits, I always throw the full layout on, but I don't generally do the neon color until I decide on the color of the car, which I usually do last. So let's go ahead and look at these liveries just to show them to you. I'm not sure if we'll throw one on or not yet, but let's flip through them. We've got a double wide stripe. We've got the Douche Racing. We've got Redwood Racing. Team Zero. That's kind of cool. Ron Performance. I don't know if I like that one. Retro Rally. That's pretty cool depending on how you paint the car. And Stronzo. So those are the liveries. Let's go ahead and flip through the rest of the options. We'll come back to that. Plate, throw a custom plate on there. Gamer tag. Yeah, that looks good. And I don't know what color yet. Blue for now. Okay, what else do we have here? Let's take a look. Windows. Let's black those out. I like the limo tint generally. Wheels, we'll wait until we're done with the color of the car before we pick those. We'll throw the bulletproof tires on, of course. You can't drive around in Los Santos without bulletproof tires. You will not be able to drive very far. Transmission, this is standard. We'll just throw the race transmission on there. Suspension. I think I'm going to leave this car higher just because I'm going for more of like a rally car. look for it, but you know, you've got your standard suspension settings. Let's leave this one stock. Alright, let's see, what else do we have? Spoiler, let's take a look. We've got a low ducktail, we've got a high ducktail, we've got an extended ducktail, a ducktail deck lid, and then a mid-level wing. I like the ducktails, I think. I'm not sure which one. Let's take a look again. It's the extended. I kind of like the ducktail deck lid. Let's throw that on there. That's kind of unique. Skirts, we can throw mud guards on there. Yes, absolutely. That's kind of cool. I think that's the first time I've seen that on a car. And then we've got the strip. You know, I kind of like it. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw that on there. Alright, so let's respray it, and I'll check back with you guys in a minute. Okay, so for this I decided on a classic muscle car dark green. I used a gold secondary color, and then gold wheels to match, as well as the golden shower neon underglow. Let's just take a quick look, and then we'll take it outside for a spin, but I think it looks pretty cool. Alright, so here we are on the street. Let's do a quick burnout. You got to do a burnout in a muscle car. Alright, so accelerate's pretty good. Wow, look at the fire from the exhaust. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. Handle's pretty decent for a muscle car, actually. I think this will be a sports classic as far as the category. And I gotta tell you, I like the way it handles. It's pretty quick. I don't think you're going to win a lot of races with it. There probably are faster cars, but it's not a bad little car. Okay, the Grotti Visone. Armor and brakes are going to be standard. Looks like there's 18 customization options. Bumpers is where we start to get into the real cool stuff. Let's take a look. Front bumper, we've got primary accents, which adds that little yellow line. I think I like that. We've got secondary accents, same color right now because I haven't painted the car. We've got a secondary front spoiler, which turns the whole thing yellow. That's kind of cool. Carbon fin, and then carbon front spoiler. I like that little yellow accent line, so I think I'm going to go with carbon on a car like this. I think that's what you would go with. It looks pretty cool to me. Let's go ahead and throw that on. Yeah, carbon it is. Okay, so rear bumpers. Looks like we've got primary accents. Again, we add that yellow line. Secondary accents, it's the same color. We can add some more fins just in case. I think it looks a little busy, but I do like that that outline again. So let's go ahead and do secondary accents. All right, what's next? Engine is going to be just a standard upgrade. Let's go ahead and throw the most power on there, of course. Exhaust. Let's take a look at these. We've got stock. We've got dual exit. We've got wide exhaust, a triple exhaust, and triple gold tips. I think those are pretty cool. Let's throw on those triple gold tips. That's one more time. Yeah, I like those. Okay, hood. We've got hood pins. We've got secondary hood. We've got carbon. Wow, that's pretty cool. Let's continue the carbon theme, I think, and throw that on. Horn. Got to get rid of all these stars. Let's see here. That helps out my OCD. Sorry, guys. Throw the doe high horn on there. I promise I'll explain that here in an upcoming video. You guys will like that. Okay. Let's move on to lights. Xenon headlights for sure. Wow, look at that. That's sharp. You know, it's Grotti's supposed to be Ferrari, I think, but man, this looks a lot like a McLaren to me, especially with those headlights. Let's look at the liveries real quick. We've got Italia. That's pretty cool. The green looks like it had some black on the doors, maybe. Black fills. Let's take a look at that. That's pretty cool. I like that. Let's take a look at the next one. Let's see here. Classic red stripe. Yeah, okay. I like how it adds a red stripe around the door. The sports gray is kind of cool, depending on what color you paint the car. We've got some racing. Number 13, unlucky for some. And let's take a look. Fly USA. I think I like something understated for this car. Let's go probably the black fills, I think. I really like that black in the door. Yeah, I think we're going to go with the black fills. Let's go ahead and pop that on there. All right. We'll respray it later. Let's take a look at the spoiler options. We've got a sports spoiler, which is just a little lip that comes up there. We've got a full carbon spoiler. It's pretty aggressive. Carbon GT. I like that one. We've got the Livery GT. And then a rear mounted spoiler. I really like this. It reminds me of the Retro Elegy spoiler, the attack rear wing. So I think we're going to go with that. But let's take a look at this full carbon one more time. Yeah, I think I like the rear mounted spoiler. Let's go ahead and throw the rear mounted spoiler on there and see what other options we have. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Suspension, we're going to lower this thing all the way down. Those are standard, of course. Transmission, race transmission, again, standard options. Turbo, well, of course, why not? Throw the turbo on there. Wheels, we're going to take a look at those here in a second. Let's carbon wheels to match, and I will be back after we paint the car. Alright, we are on the road, and listen to that exhaust note. I went with a blue exterior, a diamond blue pearlescent, and a blue interior accent color. This car is fast. I really like driving it. Man, it takes off quick and does it handle well. At $2 million, is it worth it? I don't know, but it's a really cool car. Make sure you guys subscribe because I'm going to test this against the X80 in an upcoming video, and thanks for watching.